Good morning and welcome to DayBreak. I'm Deb Uren, President of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Teri Stiles, Production Manager at OCTV. And no, it's not Halloween. I had to wear my glasses today.
Well, you know, we kind of look like twins.
We do.
Yes, we do, and that's a good thing.
That's not a bad thing.
I would not mind having you as my twin sister.
Oh, thanks, Deb.
Yeah,
Ditto.
absolutely. Well, what's going on with the Chamber? You know what? It is getting close to Christmas time, and we are having our annual Christmas parade.
Yay!
I wish I knew how many years it's been going on, but it's well over 50 down here in Oxford. So it is the first Saturday in December, so that is Saturday, December 2nd, and the parade starts at 2. The people that are involved in the parade, the staging starts registration starts at noon, and then we start staging at about 12:30. So I'm hoping that we have nice weather. It can be chilly, but not cold.
Yeah, we've had some really nice ones and some really cold ones.
Yes, there was one year I remember we were like in single digits.
Yeah. That was it was on the 3rd for some reason. I remember that, but it was like 2010. It was so cold. Nobody could even function. It was so cold.
And by the time, you know, when you're there so early prior to the parade, by the time you then walk in the parade, your feet are like stubs and
I think that was over by the church, and it seems like they had burning barrels or something.
Yes.
They were trying to keep everybody warm with hot chocolate, which is so sweet. And is that where it's going to be this year, the staging?
Always, yes, always the same place. We're always at the school, then we go across the street and we start all that staging at the church there, and they are so kind in offering coffee and hot chocolate and cookies. Yes, and their restrooms. I mean, when you get some of these little kids, you know, even as adults, we do have those issues, cold weather and wanting to use the restroom. So many things.
What a fabulous event every year. I just so look forward to it.
Yes.
It's fun to be involved in it. It's fun to watch it. The whole town comes out for that. It's just so fun.
And it's such a wonderful way to really kick off the season, you know. And already town has the lights on. Yeah. Because I drove through town last night and I'm like, oh gosh, that's so pretty.
Yesterday they were putting up the flags and stuff.
Yes.
It just gets you in that holiday spirit and really makes me want to shop downtown.
I know.
I want to stay in the community and shop.
Shop local. That is coming up.
Yes, the 25th.
I want to say it's the 25th or 26th.
The women's Girlfriend's Walk.
Well, but along with, you know, American Express has their shop local.
Right.
So you'll see the mats out in front of the different stores, and they've got a lot of information out there to just shop local. And we have so many unique shops here, you know, Funky Monkey, you've got Pink and Charlie. You know, I have this purse that I bought from Pink and Charlie that it doesn't matter where I go. Even last night.
Is that the red one?
That's my red one,
love
yes.
That purse.
Yes, I told Anna, I says, if I had 10,000 of those sitting in the trunk of my car, I could.
Yeah. I know, I love that purse.
She always has those unique items there.
Yeah, she does.
And like I say, one of so many different places down in Oxford to shop.
And to go in the stores and know the faces
that
you're dealing with. I mean, if you don't buy anything at Anna's, and I'm not encouraging that, but it's so fun just to go in and talk to her. Yeah. And then go down to the Mercantile. And then you can stop and have lunch at Vicky's or any number of restaurants.
We have so many nice restaurants. Now we have Homegrown Brewery. They have wonderful food. And talking about food, Concho Pearl.
Let's talk about that.
Yes, Concho Pearl yesterday just had their ribbon cutting, and what we wanted to say is their grand opening. Yeah. So look forward to seeing that upcoming video from OCTV because they, of course, were there, and young Rachel, one of your new reporters.
That's somebody that a lot of you may not have met yet. She's been with us for about a month and a half. She's an intern. She started out as an intern, and she's a paid intern now because we really need her help. She's doing a great job.
Outstanding.
She's really caught on quickly. She's learning the community really fast, which is, to me, important.
Yes.
If you're going to report on this community, you better know it.
Well, and you know, she couldn't have had a better family to talk with, you know, for an interview, because everyone from the family for Concho Pearl were there. I mean, it was Danica and her brother Caleb, along with their parents. So those are the four that really are the key owners of Concho Pearl. But then their grandparents were there, and an uncle was there, cousins were there, and to talk with everyone, oh my goodness, so much passion and love, and to have a whole family gathering there.
And it's a family of experience.
Yes.
They do have a Concho Pearl in Texas.
Yes.
So it's not like this is their first time around, and I believe it's her cousin that owns the one in Texas.
That is correct.
He came to help get this going here. And the years and years of experience, and from what I understand, and I haven't tried it yet, but their food is fantastic.
They had appetizers that everyone who attended the ribbon cutting yesterday, they had, I think there were 6 or 7 different appetizers, and they just kept bringing them out from the kitchen, and they were outstanding. And the place was hopping. I mean, you know, they had all of us, I mean, because we had to have at least 30 of us there, so we were at one end, kind of to stay out of the way so that people, the regular diners,
business, right?
oh yeah, they are now open for business. And a nice article was written on them from in the Oxford Leader, so we are just so pleased to have that building taken care of and having such a wonderful, wonderful restaurant there.
So now we need to find somebody for the Burger King.
Please do.
Yeah. I have my choices, but we need somebody to go in there because we need some fast food too.
Yes.
I love sitting down at the restaurants around here, but there's people that are blowing through Oxford, and if there was a fast food restaurant that they could zoom in and get something to eat, and then while they're waiting, look around.
Exactly.
They find out about Oxford that way. So I think we hit both levels then when we have people sitting and enjoying our downtown area, which, you know, you don't even have to go down and eat and enjoy the downtown area.
Exactly.
Back to the parade. I'm really excited that that's going to happen. That's at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
And I do want to stress that because I've heard a couple times people say 6:30. And I think they're getting that mixed up with Lake Orion, which they have their evening parade. And then usually the same day, right?
It is. And we have some of the floats that are in the Lake Orion parade do attend. I mean, they're in our parade, and as soon as they're done, they shoot right down to Lake Orion. Theirs is at night because their floats are lit up. And so that's why, you know, instead of having them on 2 different Saturdays, that's why we're in the afternoon, they're in the evening.
Oh, that's smart coordination.
Really,
it never occurred to me.
It does work out that way. So, you know, it's just another way of our 2 communities working together and helping one another out. So.
And then, do people need to pre-register with the
If they want to be on in the parade, yes. You can just call our chamber office at 248-628-0410, and Nicole or Amy will be sure to take care of your needs for being a participant in the parade.
Nicole really has that coordinated.
She does. She does. Well, I think we need to take a break, and we'll be right back, so don't go away.
Our OCTV news team, bringing your news closer to home. With local news anchors Elgin Nichols and Teri Stiles, Julie Hogan with calendar of events, Cody Wright with sports, and David Kenny with Auto Talk and Science in the News. OCTV, serving Oxford, Leonard, and Addison communities for over 29 years.
Welcome back to Daybreak. I'm Debbie Uren, President of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Teri Stiles, production manager here at OCTV, and thank you for watching us.
Thank you so much. We enjoy doing this, and we like to share what's going on around the community. So I'd like to share the upcoming events. I talked about our wonderful chamber Christmas parade. Now our upcoming speaker series. This is the 7th one now that we will have had this year. This was something new that the chamber decided to try out, and it has been a wonderful success.
I'm
We
really
already
glad.
have people that are looking forward to being speakers for 2018.
nice.
So
Good.
now it's a matter of fitting everybody in. I mean, there's so many. The response has been really great. So we get good topics for people to help with their businesses.
right.
And so this last one for 2017 is going to be our own Christopher Keat. He's one of my board members. And Christopher is from Clarebridge and Quinn. And his topic is going to be how to stop working in your business and start working on your business.
Good idea.
I know, what a wonderful topic.
concept.
Yeah, what a topic.
Yeah.
That's going to be held out at Independence Village, which is always a wonderful host for us. Excuse me. That'll be on Tuesday, November 14th from 12 to 1:30. And you can register online for tickets. I do believe for members it's $25, I believe. I'm not certain. I did mine so long ago, I don't remember now. And then for non-members, $30. So that includes your lunch, that includes networking,
Such a deal.
and it
Yeah.
also includes all of the wonderful information that Chris is going to share with us.
Good deal. That really is.
It really is. I mean, you're getting a lot.
And you're helping your business. And
Yes.
Not to mention, that's kind of free advertising, because when you go out there and you do that networking,
Yeah.
people are finding out about your business.
Exactly.
And what you're there for. So
Exactly.
That's really a good event.
It's like I say, 7th one this year, and
Nice.
each one has had really a great attendance. So we're very pleased with that. We brought this back.
You guys are really busy in this community.
I'll tell you,
That's
those
awesome.
gals in the office, I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
They're doing good.
Our next upcoming Coffee Connect is going to be out at Parks and Rec, out on Seymour Lake Road. That's going to be on Tuesday, December 5th, from 8 to 9. Now, the Coffee Connects are always the first Tuesday of the month.
Oh, right. So, of course, that
So
would be
it
the
tries,
second. Makes
yes,
sense. Right.
we try to make it easy to remember,
Yeah,
in
right.
that respect. Now, around the holiday times, things do get a little bit, mixed up because our mix and mingles are always the last Thursday. But with Christmas,
Oh, yeah.
our mix and mingle for December is going to be on Thursday, December 14th. And that one I did say right. December 14th out at Sullivan's Public House. That's going to be our holiday mixer, and that will be held from 5 to 7. So those are our last two, the last Coffee Connect and the last Mix and Mingle for the year. And then we just start that whole process all over again.
So are you having a mix and mingle in November as well? Because that seems like that's around the Thanksgiving time.
Being that it's Thanksgiving time and being that
go out of town.
we've got the Christmas parade,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is taking a lot of time.
tiny
So,
little thing.
so right, it would have been that Thursday.
right,
See, and we
yeah.
have a meeting for everyone who is in the parade. We have a meeting on that Thursday, on that Thursday evening to get all of those parade people so that they know what's going on that Saturday
that's
when they come in.
Where's the meeting? Is that going to be?
It's going to be right at the community.
village building.
Right at the
okay.
community room in the
Okay,
village offices
good.
there.
Good to know. Mm-hmm. We all need to know that. It really helps. I've been to those meetings, and it just really helps. The day of, when everything's
Yes.
crazy, you're going, well, they said this at this meeting, and it's so helpful. to
It
do
does,
that. So
it does.
go to
And
that
Nicole's got it down to a
She's so
science now,
good.
and you're probably going to spend at most half an hour there.
Yeah,
But
that's
it
not-
certainly does help. It does help.
Sure does.
So, I wanted to share too. I don't know if everyone is aware that we have a taxi service here in
really
town.
nice, yeah.
And this taxi service, it's just a young fella who has a group of guys working with him. I know I'm going to not say
I
it
know, I
correctly.
messed it up too.
It's Neeshire's Taxi. That phone number is 248-845-8088, and they will take you anywhere that you need to go. All the fellas are very nice, very friendly, very personal, and you will see them at our mixers and our Coffee Connects. So reach out because it's going to be a safe ride,
service,
and
yeah.
it's something that we have here locally.
Especially through the holidays, and you're right. And again, local, you know those faces. We've
Yes.
all met them.
Yes.
If we've been to the Coffee Connects or even to the parades.
Yes.
The last parade we had, they went up and
Yep.
down and made sure everybody knew who they were.
Right.
So that's really an important thing. You know their faces. There's no risk involved.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're good people.
Yes.
And what a great service for this
It
community.
is.
Given the amount of restaurants/bars that we have in this community, it's a wonderful service to have. They care about the community. They care about the people in this community.
Right, and if you do go out and
Yeah.
you do know and feel that you really aren't really
Drivable.
good to be behind the wheel,
Right.
you know, our local bars and restaurants do know
They
that
call.
these guys are available and they will call for you. So, you know, things happen, and so don't be at
Well,
risk.
it's the holidays time,
Yeah.
you know, and we all tend to celebrate a little bit, and I'm right up there with you.
I know.
Really enjoy holidays. They're fun.
Well,
So
and we
all
are
do.
to have a good time. So this way here, it's a good time along with a
Go
safe
out and
time.
be social and safe, and yep. Yay that we have that service.
I am so thrilled. So thrilled.
Great community.
Let's see, what else may I talk about here? We've got so many things going on. We got some new members here also. We've
some
got.
more.
Yeah,
Isn't
we
that
have.
something? We've got. Is what you said.
I know.
heard you say it.
I get so excited. I get so
I heard you
excited
say
when
it.
I'm able to share, you know, new members.
Yeah.
We have American Axle Manufacturing, and they're of course right here in Oxford, and they joined up with the chamber. Excuse me, along with Detox Day Spa. Now these folks are located out in Orion off Baldwin. A young fellow who has a very interesting story to share with the community about the ailments that he had and was not getting any satisfaction in helping to cure what was going on internally with his system. And he did a lot of research and did a lot of studying, and now he has opened this detox spa, and he's there to share. And so he is having, I don't have the date with me,
That's interesting.
but he is sharing his story, and he's also, it's like an open house for him, but we are having a ribbon cutting for the Detox Day Spa that will be taking place in December. So next time I'm here, we will talk about his ribbon cutting as well. I know I saw it on Nicole's calendar, and I know it's in December, so.
And so you could also probably contact him through a website.
Absolutely. He has a website. I want to say that it's Detox Day Spa. His phone number is 248-791-3936, and it's Anthony Bevan. And he does go by Anthony. He does not go by Tony.
Okay.
He is an Anthony.
Don't call him Tony.
Don't call him Tony. So I think we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back for our last segment.
Are you a movie buff? A gamer? A fan of music? Or do you just enjoy all things media? Then you should watch Media Maniacs on Monday through Friday at 3:30 and at 11:30 on the weekends, right before the all-night movies. Remember, Media Maniacs. They review everything, and they're just crazy enough to do it.
Welcome back to DayBreak. Deb Uren, president of the Oxford Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Teri Stiles, production manager at OCTV.
You know, Veterans Day is just around the corner, and
Yes.
we've got some very interesting information that we want to be able to share with you about Veterans Day.
Well, so we're missing Veterans Day, which will be Saturday.
Saturday, that's
and
right.
we will air on Monday after Veterans Day. However, there are a group of scouts in the community that you can contact through Kim Bireen at the library. They're raising money for wreaths, for the Wreaths Across America event, which is in our community, Ridgelawn, is December 16th. So every year, Chris Atchison, who he and his mother own the cemetery, put wreaths on the graves of veterans. And this year, it looks like the Scouts are going to step up and purchase those wreaths.
Wow.
And that's a really nice event. We'll talk more about it when it gets a little bit closer.
Okay.
But, you know, that's the first year that they held it at Ridgelawn, it was very crowded. There were a lot of people there. It was an emotional event. It was a beautiful event. The Scouts are there and they helped put it on. And it's kind of waned since then, which is a little disappointing. So I'm here to promote that. I want to see people show up. I know it's a really cold day of the year, but it's really a nice event that Chris puts on and the Scouts put their time and energy and obviously money into. So I want to talk about that this week, and I'm going to talk about it again, unfortunately, because we missed Veterans Day. I really, you know, us at the studio, we're behind our veterans 110%.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so they are going to be seeking donations, so we'll have more information as to, I don't know if they're going to be
contact.
Right.
I know that the wreaths are, the sponsorship is $15 each, and it's Troop 366 that's doing this. But I think you can contact through Kim Buren. I want to say Van Buren, I'm not sure why. And you can contact her through the library. So, or contact us, and we'll get in touch with them for you. And we're at 248-628-9658. Just wanted to say that. And speaking of students and speaking of OCTV, these students have nothing to do with us yet. We want to get our hands on them. But there were 3 young middle school students that produced and directed and shot a film that won an award from Uren Neighborhood Television.
Oh my!
Which is such an amazing event. And we would love very much to be able to work with the middle school students. We're in the process of trying to do that. But gosh darn it, these kids are so talented and so creative at this level that they're making their own movies, which is really fantastic.
That is incredible.
And it's public access television that helps so many kids. Uren, Oxford, Uren's got a really great program helping kids, and something we really want to do. Helping kids find a direction in video, in broadcasting, in producing, in film writing. It might not be the right thing for your kid, but kids come in kind of, I've taught some of those camps in the summer down in Lake Orion, and they came in kind of dragging their feet, I don't know if I really want to do this or not. By the end of the 2 weeks that they were with us in Lake Orion, those kids were gung-ho, and now that's what they want to do the rest of their life. It has a way, it gets in your blood and hooks you in. There's so many avenues in broadcasting. It's not just television news, it's not just filmmaking. There's so many things that kids get involved in. And so I just want to promote public access television, which is what we're here for. We are paid for by the residents of this community through their franchise fees on their bill. So you're paying a certain amount, a 5% and a 2% fee per month to keep us going. So we want to help you more. If you want to learn how to do videos, please come call us. We will give you individual instructions. If we have a big enough group, we can set up a 6-week class and you can learn how to do videos, whether it's for television or film. We've got the resources. We also have the connections to point you in a direction that you might want to go. We've been pretty successful so far. We've had a couple kids go on to major markets, which is really nice. We've had camera people go on to major markets in Europe. So we're pretty proud of the work that we do to help you in the community get what you want.
Absolutely. That's wonderful. That's so great to hear. You know, I mean, ever since I've been, coming here and doing this program, the things that I did not know, that all takes place when you're sitting on this side of the camera. It's like, it's amazing. And now in going to our ribbon cuttings, we, 99% of the time OCTV is there, and to see your cameramen go around and taking these shots. They're doing it all on their own, and yet when it's all put together, it has captured everything that was taking place that day, that when you're one person just looking, you don't even know what's going on. But to see what goes through the eye of the camera, it's amazing.
And our task is to tell the story of what's going on.
Exactly.
And we're documentarians, basically. We're documenting this community. And the great thing about being at public access is we get to do all of that. So you're talking, Dan, you were watching Dan the other day, who's one of our camera people. He's shooting something knowing he's going to edit it and knowing he's going to tell that story. So he gets to do all layers of it, which is really fun. The only thing we really don't do here is music, and we give the musicians that we do get their music from credit. But everything else, we all have a story in mind. And it's so exciting to be able to share that with the community and promote the community, which is why we're here, which is why we're getting franchise fees from the residents to promote what's important to them, what's local, what is impacts them. It's so exciting to be the vehicle to do that for them, and it's exciting to watch the kids learn. And I will say, we are getting a response. We have YouTube numbers, and YouTube is in the business of analytics, of watching who's watching them, or watching who's putting stuff up on YouTube, because they get advertising dollars. After a certain amount of viewership, YouTube then starts putting those little commercials that you see, because they get so many viewers for that one particular ad. And I don't know if we see a lot of ads on ours yet. However, we have reached a 10,400 viewership goal this month, or as of the month of September. That was how many people that watched us.
Wow.
So that says a lot for people that we're promoting. You know, we were at the Concho Pearl.
Right.
Theoretically, 10,000 people can see the Concho Pearl is here, and it does us no greater good and pride than to know that we're doing that for people. That's what we're here for. I mean, there's a lot of young people that work for us, and they could be going on to a bigger station, or they could go specify they only want to be an editor. They're here, and our young kids have been here for a long time because they're doing so much for a community. It's so rewarding for us.
Absolutely.
I got on a roll. That's my soapbox. I always talk about OCTV, ONTV, any public access. And you know, it's threatened because there's Roku, and there's Nexus, and there's Netflix, and what else? I mean, there's so many avenues, Hulu, that people can watch TV through, and they choose not to get Charter or AT&T. And so your public concern is being threatened by that. We lose those franchise dollars when people transfer over to Hulu or Netflix. Not that I'm saying anything's better than the other. They're all a great avenue to watch whatever you want to watch, and you can specifically watch certain things. But I'm just saying, as that goes to the wayside, as people jump off of Charter or AT&T, our funding gets threatened by that, and so we're really enthusiastic about what we're doing for the community because we're able to do it right now.
Exactly, and this is just another way for our community to see what is going on when they're not, so much happens and people aren't aware of it.
It's not on Channel 4, 2, 4, or 7. They don't know about the Concho Pearl, and really do they care? But we're the front porch for the community.
Exactly.
We really are. And so thank you for letting me again talk about public access, but it's important to you too.
It is. And thank you all for watching today, and we will see you again real soon. Take care.
Another half hour's gone by.
Yes, it is.
Take care. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947.